Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here again at Bitcoin, seeing what's going on. This is a fairly manic coin right now. I seriously cannot figure out if it wants to break above or below this channel that we're in. So we're going to talk about that and look at see if there's any bearish or bullish divergences in the back end. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is the site. Link down below, and congrats to a lot of our community members for some nice profits here recently. And of course, those who just recently joined, thank you again for reaching out. Happy to hear that I do bring some peace and peace of mind to you in the trading world. It's so common, unfortunately, right now to get kind of excited or just nervous or whatever. It's important to keep an even keel. So let's go ahead and see if we can discuss that here today. So just to quickly note, we got a lot more liquidation on the downside at 62,600, but upwards of about 66,000 to the upside. So there's much more potential for the price to break down than up, or at the very least to see a liquidity sweep at that 62.5 range. We'll look at the charts and kind of see what that looks like, but generally speaking, there's more liquidation closer to the price action to the downside than there is to the upside. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's just gonna come down and come crashing down, but it would kind of make sense that the price breaks down versus up at this exact moment. Okay, again, just based on liquidation alone. So let's look at some larger picture stuff here and kind of see what's going on. So daily time frame we talked about previously is it's interesting. Okay, there's no other way really around it. We're seeing a lot of bullish and bearish divergences. Bitcoin right now is literally a false positive. It's the exact definition of something that doesn't quite know what it wants, all right? And if we look here, we can see 50-day SMA, 20-day SMA kind of hanging out right there. We're within both, so to speak, but not a lot of support there because we keep wavering above and below. The 20-day SMA doesn't tell us a whole heck of a lot. We just got to pick a side, right? Figure it out, Bitcoin. Really, that's all there is to it. We're right there at 50 on the RSI too, also confirming we got a resistance that we're retesting, but we still haven't broken through it. Money flow index is still quite low. I don't love that. And of course, MACD's converging, which is somewhat of a positive sign. Okay, so again, there's a lot of positive here, but there's still a lot of negative in the sense that we still cannot break through this 64,000 resistance. Okay, we're building a lot of volume here at this level, and if we zoom out a little bit, we can kind of see that roughly we have the most amount of volume at about 63,500 now. Oh, no, correction, sorry, it just updated here. Let's actually get a better perspective by zooming in a little bit more here. Because if I recall correctly, 67,000 was that volume profile, which still is. Okay, so 67K, keep in mind that's going to be a strong resistance for us based on volume, that point of control. But we're seeing a secondary most amount of volume at about 63.6. So we're accumulating, a lot of Bitcoin is being bought at 64,000, 63.5. Okay, so that tells us that we're starting to see a little bit more support here. And that does imply the price could continue further up because it's building that base of volume. All right, so there's a consolation there. We take a look at the RSI here. We can see we're above 50 in the RSI. That's actually still bullish. It's not necessarily a bullish sign. It just implies it's not bearish, I guess is a better way to describe it. So with us breaking below 50 in the RSI, that would be considered bearish because we'd be shifting that momentum. Okay, I think we're going to need to close below 63,000 in order to see that happen. But either way, money flow index, stochastic RSI swinging upwards, MACD diverging. Like this is literally like everything's saying it wants to go up and down at the same time. I don't like it when there's situations like this. So because when you look at situations like this, you have to kind of reach for straws. It's like you have to almost convince yourself that you want to take a trade with it. So to me, even though I'd love to take a trade with Bitcoin to either to the upside or the downside right now, there's no real confirming factors here. We're right smack dab in the middle of all moving averages, tentatively getting rejected by the 20-day SMA, but still above the other important ones there. Truth is, the 4-hour time frame doesn't look pretty as well. At this point here as well, we look at the hourly and we confirm Ichimoku cloud's a big mess. What do you know? We're below the cloud, yes, but conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spans free and clear. A lot of reasons why this is just a full-on mess, and there's really no reason to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Okay, so sorry, Bitcoin. You've got an illness, and I don't want to get close to you right now. That's really what it boils down to. But truth is, on the hourly, we can see that we're above majority of the moving averages. Shorter-term time frames are looking fairly positive here, but once more, it's not that positive. We've seen multiple attempts to break down, and it still hasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times. We've tried to break 32,000 and haven't yet. Okay. Now that does reaffirm itself as a support, but it also reaffirms the fact that we're going to have a total. It's going to be totally garbage when the price action breaks down. What I mean by garbage is just that if you have any long positions will probably get destroyed. We're probably going to see an aggressive wick down to 62K, possibly even lower if we do break that level. It's just going to continue to run. So just be careful on how you trade right now, because this is not a good ideal situation. And unfortunately, this factors into other coins too right now. Okay, so the benefit of what's going on right now is that we're range bound and some altcoins are doing well. You just got to keep in mind, those altcoins that are doing well, they may sell off pretty aggressive if Bitcoin pulls back. I'm still leaning a little bit more towards Bitcoin pulling back a little bit further before it legs up again, but once more, I would welcome the price going up. I just like to see the price come down a little bit just so we can continue to add to our spot bags. I know there's some folks that missed out on that, so hopefully that does happen here, and we can catch some nicer longs at slightly lower price points. Either way, what are your thoughts? Why don't you comment below, let us know. Like and subscribe if you haven't already as well. Deeply appreciate that. And if you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. We got a few slots left available. And I do hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.